I need you to step back into who it is that you know that you are, okay? Who you've been created to be. You are it. And there's only one version of you, one person who is you, okay? So no one else can be you. You got to show up and go. Hey guys, it's Dr. Sonia here with Jump First. I've helped hundreds of creative entrepreneurs and business owners to take back their free time, generate additional revenue, and celebrate while living that work from anywhere lifestyle through creating online courses and digital education. So I'm super excited that you guys are here. Say it with me. Done is better than perfect. Master one thing at a time. Practice makes better. And this has to work. Right? Let's get it. Hello. What is going on, awesome party peeps? It's Dr. Sonia here with Jump First. And today I want to bring a real quick message. The title of this one is called What Do You Believe? And it really is just an encouraging message on today to continue to believe in your products, your services, your dreams, okay? As entrepreneurs, as business owners, as high performers, we can sometimes get into these spaces where we start to doubt our abilities, we start to doubt what it is that we are doing. And yeah, this happens a lot of times towards the beginning of the journey, but also it can happen in the middle, okay? And it can happen when you least expect it. And it's one of those things that we start to experience the symptoms of fear, essentially. And I call them symptoms of fear because when you trace back, okay, why am I really afraid, or what's really going on for me not to want to move this thing forward? A lot of the things that we start to, our actions, our thoughts, our belief patterns are centered around this fear, right? Fear is always the culprit. When you start to look at symptoms like imposter syndrome, you start to look at symptoms like procrastination, okay? If you have an idea that you've been sitting on, which shameless plug, if you're still sitting on your course idea, now is the time to jump in and get it out, okay? Online course sales are popping right now. And so let's go ahead and get that thing done. Jumpfirstacademy.org if you're interested in learning more about what that looks like for your business and how to get the unique strategy you need to move it forward. But yeah, we start to have these symptoms of fear, right? Procrastination, just not moving stuff forward. We start to feel imposter syndrome, right? Like, who am I? Like, how am I getting this thing out? And we also see all of these big names and celebrities, and social media doesn't make it any better because we see people with these big personalities or these alter egos, as they call them. And we don't see behind the scenes a lot of times. And so this is one of the reasons I love to watch documentaries, and I love to watch processes when people show the behind the scenes stuff, because you start to see the human side of people, right? Like, it's not just all the social media glitz and glam and all of those things. And so I need you to let go of some of the comparison. And that message really is woven into this particular episode, this particular video. When you know who it is that you are, regardless of external circumstances, you can always step into that, okay? There is no sense of competition. There is no sense of this fear, right? Or limiting beliefs. You step into the power of who you are. It doesn't matter what's going on externally with, your relationships, with finances, with whatever it is, like whatever, the business or the deals or all of that stuff. Doesn't matter, okay? It doesn't matter. You are who you are, and you always know that it's going to come back around. What's going on, American Outdoors? Is good to see you on. Let me know, is that a business? Like, let me know what your business is about. Thank you. I appreciate you being here. And so, you need to step into who it is that you are. Now, here's the thing about that, because all too often, sometimes as high performers, I feel like it's easier for us to step back into that place, right? Where, okay, I know who I am. I just got to get it done. I just got to power through. But I also feel like this is why I go so hard for mentorship. And this is why I'm so grateful to have mentors in my corner, especially on those days where, like, it's tough for me to be like, how do I push through? How do I get this done? Is this going to go over well? And for the most part, as high performers, I feel like my community, we all resonate with this higher than usual confidence in ourselves, okay? It's just there, and it's there quite often. But sometimes we have those dips, and I feel like that's why, again, I appreciate mentors, because they have the ability to allow you to see and bring you back to your own belief in your dream, right? Your own faith, your own abilities. So when you feel like, how am I going to go on? How am I going to make this thing happen? How is this going to work? To have someone in your corner to say, hey, you got this. Remember that time when you did ABCD. Remember that time when you crushed this other goal, right? What's going on, Goofy Goober? I like your screen name. Hello, hello. And so it's just one of those things where I feel like, having mentors will inevitably boost your success, because it brings you back to the faith and belief that you need to actually make your dreams a reality. It's not just about the physical work that you're putting in. It's not just about the number of hours that you're putting in. It's also about your belief. And I feel like belief and faith, like that's the glue, okay? Like I feel like that's the 80%. And then the 20% of it is the work piece. A lot of people talk about, especially after making it, oh my God, it was so hard. It was so hard. And if you've been hanging around my community for a while now, then I go so hard to say it's really not that hard. It's really easy. But you got to know the key, right? And you got to have the strategy. And that's the other piece. The mentorship and the coaching, I feel, go hand in hand. They're two different things, okay? Mentorship, I feel, is someone that's going to take you by the hand and lead you through a process. But also that person is there to bring you back, like I said earlier, to your beliefs and your faith, right? Ground you about your abilities. In addition to that, I believe in pairing mentorship with coaching, because coaching is the strategical piece. It's here's the strategy piece that you need to actually move forward. What's going on, Abby? I see you on. Hello, hello. To actually move forward, right? So here's a strategy. Here's the thing. Here's the link, okay, that we need to put together so that we can have the belief, have the faith, and also have the strategy to move whatever it is that you're working on. Personal goals, business goals, doesn't matter, okay, to move those things forward. And so this is why I go hard for mentorship. This is why I place mentorship and coaching so blatantly throughout my businesses, throughout my programs, because it's important. It's important for people to move forward. And this is why I keep a mentor. I keep a coach, because I need it, okay, in my life. And I believe we all need mentors to help guide us through and keep bringing us back to this unshakable faith and belief that we all should have in ourselves and our abilities. Remember, you're not competing with anyone. The only thing that you're competing with, if you want to call it competition, is the previous version of you. And the version of you that you want to step into can be different today. You don't have to wait until next week or next month. Like, that's the beauty of brand new days. Okay, so important. So I hope that this is helpful. I hope this inspires you and moves you forward. Again, if you're interested in packaging what you know into the format of a course, jumpfirstacademy.org is where you want to go in order to get started. I really appreciate y'all being on, and I appreciate everyone who is here. Okay, if this message resonates with you, just hit the like button. That helps me spread the message to reach it to more people. But also, if you're new here, hit the subscribe button and hit the bell notification so you know when more episodes like this drop. Jaden, I appreciate the compliments. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Abby, I appreciate you as well. I see the commentary. I appreciate all of y'all. I love y'all so much. Happy Friday to you. Okay, keep moving forward. Keep moving your dreams, your goals forward. Even if you're not feeling it in the moment, that you know that you are, okay, who you've been created to be. You are it. And there's only one version of you, one person who is you, okay? So no one else can be you. You got to show up and go. Guys, I'll just say this and put this here. When I first started, there was this fear, right? And there were all the symptoms of fear. I was procrastinating. I was holding off on starting the business. I had gotten the LLC for Jump First 2 years before I decided to finally launch my first course. And I was just procrastinating. I felt like an impersonator. I felt like things were so easy for me in the moment. I, had the job that I wanted. I had the salary I wanted. I was chilling. I was very comfortable. And I had to start to recognize why I was holding myself back. Every single symptom, again, imposter syndrome, procrastination, all of it led back to fear. And so when I sat down and I was like, well, what are you really afraid of? Like, and this is why I go so hard for, like, you're not afraid of necessarily failing, right? As a high performer, we say that fear of failure. Oh, I'm scared of success. What are people going to think about me? That's the part when you get there. You're afraid of judgment, right? And it's like, who can judge you? For real. Like, let's take a second to think about that. Who can judge you when you are just being yourself? And why should we care about what other people think about us being ourselves. The only person whose opinion matters about you and the things that you're doing is yours. Are you proud of you? Are you showing up authentically? Are you showing up in your fullness? Are you happy? Because if you're not, you have the power to change it. You have the power just to step into being your complete self. I had someone tell me one time, you laugh at things that aren't necessarily funny. And I'm like, maybe they're not funny to you, but I'm just a joyful person. I'm a happy person. And so I like to laugh. Like, I enjoy this, okay? And so sometimes, I laugh. And maybe it's not funny to everyone, but I know there are people out there, the people that I've been able to attract just by being myself. My clients, my mentees, like, this is a part of the quirkiness that they love, okay? And I enjoy myself. I love myself. You should love you too, okay? Be who you are. Stop caring what everyone else thinks. You should be happy with you, period. That's just it. All right, I love y'all so much. Mexican food truck, hello. I appreciate you. Abby, I appreciate that. Best stream I've seen all day. I really appreciate that. Jaden says exactly. I'm glad this resonates with you all. Thank y'all so much for being here. I really, again, I appreciate you so much, okay? Please be yourself today. Enjoy today, and I'll see y'all back here. Hopefully I can pop one for a little bit tomorrow. I love y'all. Sending much love, and I'll catch y'all back here tomorrow. Have an amazing day. Bye, y'all.